Oke, selamat siang seluruh warga Fajar Benua Group. Apa kabar? Semoga selalu sehat selalu. Di sini kita sudah ada tamu yang sangat spesial pada podcast hari ini di acara Inovasi 2.0 ini. Ada Mr. JJ di sini dari Blitznet yang datang untuk berdiskusi dengan kita mengenai innovation. Sebelum kita berdiskusi, mungkin kita akan melepas masker dulu supaya teman-teman semua bisa mengenali Pak JJ dengan lebih akrab lagi supaya lebih kenal bagaimana Pak JJ. So we should take off our masker first.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Mukunda. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, me too. I'm really glad to see you here, and we are really glad to hear from you a lot about the innovations.
Sure.
Okay.
I will do my best.
Oh, thank you so much. So, as you know, we inviting you here as the part of the event that we create here for the innovation event in Fajar Benua Group. We call it Inovasi 2.0. So this podcast is part of the event. And before we continue the discussion, I would like to introduce you to all the people here in the Fajar Benua Group. May I?
Yes, for sure. Please go ahead.
Okay. I to introduce or yourself you want to introduce? Maybe
You can do introduction and I can compliment.
Okay. And okay. This is JJ. The complete name is Juan Jose Caldera Barbosa. He is 18 years experience in logistics, supply chains, and also e-commerce. And he is ex-CEO of Lazada Logistic of Alibaba Group. And now he developing a supply chain startup called Blitznet, which is the aim of the Blitznet is to empowering the local economy. Is it?
That's correct.
Or you want to adding something?
No, I see totally complete. Blitznet is probably the result of all my experience along the way.
Okay.
Procurement, supply chain, logistics, innovation. So all the management as well, because many things that we have to organize in this project. So before the experience with Lazada and e-commerce actually give me a lot of point of view of the Indonesia economy, and how Indonesia need to evolve.
Okay.
So how much innovation we have to put in at this moment in Indonesia actually to support MSMEs and grow locally, you know?
Yeah. So that is your motive or something like to empowering the economic of Indonesia.
Correct. So when I was in Lazada, definitely we are supporting sellers to bring their products in this. But I still feel that we can do more. I still feel that there is many things that we can do for MSMEs that actually motivate me to jump to this new project, right? So Indonesia MSMEs need UMKM. They need innovation. They need people. They need to develop their people. They need technology. They need access to working capital, and all these combined, more values, and all this combined is allow them to evolve. No, that's why. So I think this event today of innovation is critical for the future of the Fajar Benua in the back for sure.
Yes, for sure.
In Blitznet itself, definitely, and for sure any MSMEs in Indonesia.
Maybe I have one question for you because mostly all the startup here in Indonesia are founded by Indonesian people.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, maybe this is a little bit not appropriate.
Go ahead.
You are Spanish, but you want to develop the economy of Indonesians.
Definitely. Well, I think personal reasons always behind, definitely. But I believe today Indonesia is one of the hottest spots economy in the world, where innovation is needed, innovation is required. A lot of investments are coming. So I think Indonesia today is the brightest spot, one of the brightest spots in the world.
Yeah.
As the future of innovation, the future of new ideas, new companies, right? So my personal motivation definitely. I love Indonesia. I've been already six years in Indonesia, and I understand that is many things that can be done, right?
Yeah.
So, but definitely we need to inject mindset. We need to change the mindset as well of the people as well. No, my experience along the way. So in South America, in Europe, even in Asia. Allow me to actually have a different point of view, open to different mindsets, open to different ideas, innovate in different ways, because allow me to meet different cultures, and how we can approach all these cultures and in order to innovate. So why not do a company in Indonesia with you guys that actually are supporting these projects, and yeah, we can do something good, no? So I know that many people told me, why in Indonesia? Oh, yeah, why not? That's my answer.
You're right. And we're really proud to hear that guy like you want to develop the Indonesian economic here, and the proud is you came to Fajar Benua and joining with the Fajar Benua to develop the Indonesian economic.
Definitely. So one of the important points that I see personally as a professional in supply chains today is we see that supply chain in the world today is dependent. Supply chain is dependent of economies like China economy, so U.S. economy, and so on. No, big countries, main countries that are leading this. But what happened with those countries that depends of these big countries? So they are not able to do the things by themselves. They always depend of, for example, China to bring products, to bring raw materials, and supply chains more and more getting more expensive. The lead times are more complicated. The vessels, the containers prices are increasing exponentially. So why not create a project that actually develop the supply chain, local supply chain? So basically make Indonesia sustainable in that sense. So local suppliers, local buyers interact together, understand that we need each other. And one of the mottos of Blitznet that is strong, together we are stronger. Together we are stronger. So basically open your mind as a supplier to serve MSMEs, and MSMEs understand that they also can have a bargain power with the supplier.
So the more competitive, more efficient, and more effective.
That's correct. That's correct.
So talking about the Indonesian and talking about the business background in this era of the change, the way we delivering our business value is totally different.
Definitely.
And then the success for the in the past cannot be done in today's and also for the futures.
Definitely.
And according to the McKinsey, 84 of the executives say that their future success is depending on the innovations. And then the company need to innovate, but mostly the company are usually unsuccess with their innovations. For your point of view, why most of the company already know about the importance of the innovation, but they're usually not success?
Not success. Well, definitely, I think the McKinsey guys have it right. So it's very important for every single company think about innovation. So basically, without innovation, you cannot evolve. You cannot actually provide better service to your customers. If you always do the same things every day, and you are not thinking to change that, so very soon will come another with a new idea, and we disrupt you.
Okay.
We take you out of the market. So innovation is I think the sweetest spot of innovations, it comes between human values, business viability, and the technology feasibility. So basically, combine technology, the business needs, and the human values. The human values about the mindset to explore, mindset to change the things, mindset to be open for new ideas. That is important. If you don't do that, very soon someone will disrupt you.
Okay.
And this is when you die, no? As a company.
Okay. There is three things that you talked to us. There is a technology, business, and also the human. These three can combining and make the innovation suite.
That's correct.
If we talk about the peoples, for the peoples, what kind of people that we need for the innovations?
Okay, so basically, I have a teacher in Stanford University. So Baba Chief is the leader of the course innovation thinking or design thinking. So neuroscience approach. The neuroscience approach, and they talk about always a different mindset of people. There is mindset 1 and mindset 2. Mindset 1 is the persons that actually in the day-to-day try to do his best for what they do. So meaning, so if you are good, I don't know, producing this product, you will find a way to always do the best to make it this product, right?
Okay.
But the mindset 2, which is the other, is what is around the production line, what is around what we can do actually to improve the way that to how we do the things, no?
Okay.
So create new technology, create new processes, improve the processes that we're doing.
Yes.
The other person will take the process that they know and make it as fast as possible every day, and get it better every day with the same process. The mindset 2 will analyze the process. We see this process actually can be improved. This process can be we can remove the waste, muda. We can actually apply lean processes, Kaizen processes, actually to improve what we are doing. No, everything that is don't create value for the customers need to be removed out of the process because it's a cost that is not needed because customer don't pay for that. The customer don't care about this added, what you believe is added value. So a company that innovate is a company that have mindset 1 and mindset 2 combined. So it's ambidextrous. It's people that actually take a process and execute the process every day and try to do the best every day. But there is another people around this to improve all the mechanisms, all the processes, all the technology that we use, the technology that we discard, and the way that how the customer thinks, the pain point of the customers. If you never take in consideration the pain point of the customers, you cannot actually create value, add value for the customers. And the customer will see you as a good company, but another company give me value, give me better, give me more innovation ideas. I will take that one, right?
So which means we should hear a lot the problem of the customer, right?
Definitely. You need to listen. You need to understand. You need to touch the problem of the customers, understand the problem of the customers, and after you synthesize all the information and you tested, you started to brainstorming about that. How we resolve the problems, right? So the people that is always thinking out of the box, which is the mindset 2 of your company, is the one who need to approach this. But you need also, everybody need to participate in this process. There is people, the mindset 1 is people that is adverse to risk.
Yeah.
The mindset
Okay.
is people that is not there. They don't care. They want to risk. They want to fail and restart again. Reiterate the process again and again and again until get better solutions.
JJ, mostly the people, the mindset of the people is really feared about fail.
That's correct.
Yeah, and how we overcome these fears.
Okay.
Usually if we face some problems, we already I don't want that problem. I don't face the problems. So what kind of feel or what kind of mindset that we should have to overcome the fear of the problems?
I see it definitely is a very good question. I see it in two ways. First is environment. The C-levels, the management of the company need to be open that the people can make mistakes. Make mistakes is part of the process. Is part of the learning process of any single process, any single things that we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at examples as big famous persons, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
How many times they failed in order to achieve what it is? A lot. So the important thing is that when you fail, you immediately recognize it, try to fix it, try to improve it. No, don't take a failure as a definite failure. And our boss, our manager teams, our managers need to understand that, we can make mistakes. Of course, there is different kind of mistakes, right? One mistake that costs you millions cannot happen. But when we are talking about processes. We are talking about changes processes to see if we can improve lead time or we can reduce costs and other things.
Yes.
Why not to try?
Okay.
So there is people that love say, hey, if it's working, don't touch it.
Yeah. But most of people say
most people is that if this is working, don't touch it. No,
but
sometimes you need to touch it to understand if actually you can improve that. So mindset of the manager, C-levels, need to open the environment and let the people be free to talk. To put ideas on the table.
Okay.
No matter how wild, how crazy are the ideas, the people in the management need to listen to that ideas.
Okay.
And the most important is the people that is in the field is the people who know the problems.
Yeah.
If I'm the CEO of the company and I'm not touching every day the tools, I'm not touching every day the process, I don't know how it's going.
Yeah,
I cannot put my idea. I can say, hey, because I have experience in the past that bring me to the CEO of the the CEO of the company, right? Yeah. But the people that is in daily basis operating the machine, doing the process, reiterate the process, is the one who can see, actually this part of the process is a waste. This part of the process is not necessary. Okay? Or when we create ideas for the customer, new idea of the customers, the person in the field is to say, I believe doing this is the better way. Because this is this. Of course, every single idea needs to be justified. Yeah. Every single idea needs to be the reason behind that idea, right? It doesn't matter if it is a wild idea, okay? So you create an environment, a safe environment that the people can talk. The people can
make mistakes.
Make mistake, talk, try. Trial error is the best way to innovate as well. Okay. So prototype. So when you understand the pain points of the customer, you synthesize of this information, you brainstorm, and then you create the prototype. Okay. So when you create the prototype, you try it, and the prototype cannot need to be an expensive prototype. Yes. Can be a napkin prototype, can be actually something more sophisticated, but something that actually allow you to try and understand that the process can be better.
Okay. So here are some of the problems. Here are some of the problems. Most of the supervisors or of the managers usually your idea doesn't make sense, or your idea is not good or cannot be possible, because as you said they already have their past experience. How or what is your tips to this kind of supervisor or managers?
So I think personally that this is a they need to be open-minded. They need to start to create this behavior. They need to start to thinking, okay, let's start to listen more. So maybe my experience tell me the idea can be not. Okay,
Yeah.
but if they are not open, not even to try,
Yeah.
we're never gonna create this environment of open-minded brainstorming, ideas comes. So definitely, as a manager, you need to manage the risk.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you forget about the risk. No, you also need to understand the risk. If we can try, we can continue our normal process and do a trials with the other process and understand how much time, how much resources we're gonna invest on that.
Yeah.
If the service is worth it. So, but I think in general the manager need to started to be open-minded.
Open-minded.
This is started from them. It started from in a culture that we are. Hierarchy is important. It's very important. Is what it is. No, but we need to the people on the top need to create that kind of environment and push for that kind of environment. No, but they need to have the will to do that. That's why today we see more and more startups growing in Indonesia, and every day, like a champions, like a every day. Why? Because the people is looking for that kind of environment, environments that they can feel free, that they can contribute. The people, there is people that like to be steady. Don't think about innovations too much. Just do my job. Just take my salary at the end of the month and support my family, right? And that is right. That is a okay point of view. The point of view of people that in the environment of the startups is more people that want to feel that they contribute, want to feel that their ideas are taken in consideration. If they're talking with the CEO, is not talking as a one-on-one. Person. So they don't, but it doesn't mean that if you are the CEO and I talk to you, I don't respect you. No, actually the respect is actually higher because we are treating that as an equal. We are treating our ideas as an equal, the innovation as an equal. No, and that is very important. That's very important.
Okay. So that's the tips for the managers to being open and be more. Embrace all the trial and
errors. Yes, definitely, and accept that the errors are part of the process.
Yeah. Okay. And talking about the environments, JJ.
Yes.
What kind of the environments that we may face in the future? Because as you said, in Indonesia, so many startup is coming like a wave in the oceans.
Yes.
And then, what kind of situation or what kind of environment that we may face in the futures?
Well, every single company have uncertainty. Uncertainty is part of the process as well.
Yeah,
you can never predict the future.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you definitely need to be careful is that you provide the solution for the customers. You added value in the products and services that you are creating. Otherwise, what you're doing, and definitely charge a reasonable price for that, right? Make it sustainable. The company need to be sustainable, right? So here we can combine the mindset of control, administrations. All this is very important, definitely, right? But at the same time, dedicate part of the budget to innovate, to maintain always the evolution of the company and evolve. So, all these big companies, Facebook, Google, Apple, they put budgets always for innovation. They have a team, a specific team. The war rooms for people that do creating ideas every day. Every day. So we are talking about solutions every day. Only, for example, I just read recently Toyota. Normally, the Toyota process of the they more or less have a 1 million of new changes per year to innovate. But these ideas cannot not only need to be the ideas that make you millionaire. No, it's the ideas that actually improve seconds in production. So the same mindset need to happen in all the companies. All the things that we are doing, probably there is always a new way to do it. But at the same time, control. At the same time, monitor the processes. The SOPs need to be established in the formal way. So
you mean the task of the supervisors or the leaders is to make sure the outcomes of the innovation.
Definitely. Create. They need to create the environment. They need to create the conditions. They need to train the people, let the people speak, but also manage the resources in an efficient way.
Okay.
So all these, as a CEO is a visionary, supposed to be a visionary that tell us where we're going.
Yeah.
So how we going there, following the visionary, and the people below. The followers need to actually build the path, need to clear as well the path with him, no? And create conditions for the people that is coming behind them, no? So I think in general, the management need to create environment, need to put all the tools available, the mindset available, the flexibility available, and let the people do what they do best.
Okay.
There's many people says that why we hire people. I don't remember who was the one who says that why we hire people to tell what to do. Why we hire you a specialist to tell you when you enter in the company what to do. You hire them and let them do what they do best.
Okay.
So and this is what is important from management team, right?
Okay. So the next question is, JJ, what is the key to develop innovations within the organization? As you said, there is technology, people. We already talked about the people.
Value,
and then, is it the technology also have the important role?
Definitely. Technology is a key. Technology allows us to improve processes, to to make it scalable, the processes that we have. Technology is a element that need to be part of the day-to-day of the any company, right? If you do a process manually, that put in a system that can do it for you, and you can make your company 100 times scalable, why not? No. Admins, ERP systems, different mechanisms or tools that you use to do the things. That is important that you evaluate. So of course, technology sometimes is expensive. But when you see technology and you want to invest in technology, you also need to understand the ROI, no? The return of investment. How fast you're gonna return this investment. But a part of the return of investment, how scalable make you be. So if you, instead of spend 10 hours doing things, now you're gonna spend 1 hour.
1 hour.
So you are able to do 10 times what you did before. And so basically you make it more profitable what you are doing. No, of course. I think personally, technology need to all the companies need to have technology. The problem that we see today in MSMEs is that they are not able to expand in technology because first they have a more critical problems as access
beside
technology. For example, they have access the raw material that they need is expensive. The people that know what to do to improve is expensive as well. They need to pay higher salary. So how you create this condition that they can have a more access to affordable technology, affordable raw material, processes, and people. So it's complex. It is complex. Government need to be involved. Private sector need to be involved as well. Mindset of the people need to also be involved.
Especially for the UMKM is they have a different kind of focus.
Yes.
Then they're not focusing on technology.
Exactly. But many of them want to. Many of them want to do it, but definitely it's hard to get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So about embracing the innovation within the organizations, what kind of the design of the organization, or what kind of the maybe the structures, or what kind of the architect of the organization that suitable for the innovations?
Well, there is one of the topics that we saw in the Harvard school is that every single company needs to have a innovation team.
Innovation teams.
Yes. It should. If it's possible for the companies to have one team dedicated to innovate, to create innovation, and the innovation is a cross-functional team. So the cross-functional teams need to come from different backgrounds: finance background, operations background, management background, technological background. So of course, depending on the company, they can have more people, less people. But the idea is have at least three different point of view, two different point of views that actually they can discuss, and they can actually find new solutions. Companies like Apple, Google, LinkedIn, they always have Facebook. They always have a team dedicated for innovation, for discuss internally. When they need to discuss, sometimes they invite other departments that are not involved in the team, and to have a session with them and listen what the people that actually are dedicated to synthesize the processes, the problems that we have to resolve, and the way to actually to innovate, to attack the problem, to resolve the issue, right? So I think this is how you actually can actually interact with the innovation, or use the innovation. Have a team. If that is not possible because resources are limited.
Yes, that's also what I want to ask.
Can be a commission, no? Can be every single department need to have a person that actually dedicate time. Maybe not 100% exclusive to innovation, but maybe we have every single week one session where all the departments are involved, and we started to prioritize the problems, prioritize the pain points that we have to resolve, and then together brainstorming to resolve that problem.
Okay, so you mean if we don't have any dedicated teams, so we can make as a project-based teams to do the innovations, right?
That's correct. So I think is another way to do it, no?
Yeah.
But every people that participate from the departments actually need to commit.
Yeah, you're right.
Need to commit and need to be open-minded, need to express themselves. And the rule need to be open to discuss.
Yeah.
There is no hierarchy in the room. There is a project manager that can control can moderate the discussion, but in general everybody can have time to express and put. A simple way to do this maybe is every single department bring a list of problems that they want to resolve. And then you create priorities of all these problems. Maybe you ask every single department, including finance, including HR, bring 2 or 3 problems that you have that you want to resolve, and everybody discuss it. And then from there, you create the priorities, and everybody needs to be open to do a fair prioritization. No? If you say no, finance, because we are the most important department in this, I want my problem resolved first. Maybe it's not the approach that we want.
Okay.
We want the approach that everybody puts, but also empathy. That I'm finance, I have this problem, it's huge, but Muganda have this problem. I think that is my more priority than this one. Because if we resolve that problem, also we resolve some problems of the rest of the department. No, that's kind of the initiative that you need to have in the company.
Okay. Break dulu bentar ya.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. So we continue again. And JJ, with this kind of innovations, with your opinion, who is responsible for developing the innovation within the organization?
Well, I think this need to come from the CEO until the last person in the well, we don't talk about the last person. We talk about the person that contributes, that feel that his contribution is not so meaningless, which is probably admin processes, but admin is very important. Everybody, admin is a base of the company, so everybody need to feel that they contribute, they can bring value to the company. You know? CFO definitely is the one who needs to cascade everything to everybody. So if the CEO is open to this, make it easy for everybody. If the CEO is adverse to risk, and he doesn't want to change the status quo, that is a problem.
The problems.
So from CEO, the C levels as well need to be open-minded. So basically, cascade this is important. When someone joins the company, they need to have this cultural, maybe we can say cultural injection or cultural welcoming the people. So how the company works. But since the beginning, the people need to understand how is the routines of the organization, right? And the people understand that part of the routine is there are meetings that we discuss open-minded. It doesn't matter if the CEO, CFO is there. We say what we believe we have to say. Of course, definitely always focus in problems that we have to resolve. No?
The first thing is the problems.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. So maybe people can believe that this kind of meeting is going to be to discuss anything.
No. maybe outside of the topics.
Maybe outside of the topics that we are actually looking now. That is another time, another meeting. No. So we need to here is a focus in things that are actually processes that allow us to be better, allow us to be better as a company, how we develop our services, our products. That is the meaning of this company. And again, CEO cascade until everybody.
So you means the responsible is for everybody, but CEO have a special responsibility for the innovation, right?
I think so.
The leaders of the organization.
I think so. If the leaders don't allow you to talk, if the leaders don't listen, if the leader just care about the things just works as they are, we are not able to evolve. If they think about that every single day there is a room for improvement and talking, brainstorming, and try to resolve the issues,
the problems.
That will make everybody follow.
So talking about the leadership or leaders, what kind of leadership that the organization need for developing the innovations?
So I think there is we always read about bosses and leaders. So bosses is the person that command and always tell you what to do, and probably his way is the way. Leader is the one who show you the path
Okay.
And how to work is up to you.
The work is up to
the person.
The person.
Yes.
Okay.
So definitely, we need a leader mentality. We need a mentality that actually open the path where we're going, what we wanted to do, right? But show you that depend of every single person in the company that we are better every day.
Okay.
So better persons, better humans, better professionals, right?
Okay. Right.
So I think in general we talk about, in the companies we talk about families, we talk about okay. That is a very, I think, very complicated topic, very complex topic. So when we define ourselves as a family, sometimes the concept of family is probably the boundaries are broken, no?
Yeah.
Can the companies have continue being family and have boundaries, understand what is your responsibilities as a professional, your responsibilities as a leader, as a manager, that can be defined, definitely, without limiting the way that how we speak and interact. Okay. Everybody in the company have responsibility. I have to guarantee that I will do all my best. I will self-educate myself, self-train myself to bring better things to the company, right? So, open-minded, let the people do their best, train the people,
empowering the people,
empower the people, and train the people, invest in the training of the people. So, how you if you educate them, you give it to them new courses, you refresh their knowledge, you train them for do new things. That will contribute again to the organization. No? If you don't believe that I don't want to spend money in the people to train the people, that is a wasting of money and time. So at the end of the day, the people get obsolete. As well. Things are changes. The world is moving faster. The people need to be adapted to those changes, right? So and how you do that? Otherwise, you every single years or every 3 years you have to change all your people and put a new one with more experience. It's crazy, no?
Yeah.
Why you don't actually put money and send people to the university again to do courses again to refresh things? How is the new laws? How is the new financial rules? How is the in terms of coding? If you are a developer, so you are already familiarized with the AI, with machine learning, with Python, all these products, no, all these technology. If you don't allow that, your people will repeat again and again what they do, without thinking that is the different ways outside to make it happen. Better. So it's a mix. Many things, you know? Mentality, environment, training. Listen to them. Open to them. Reward. So personally, this is my personal opinion. Definitely. Reward money is important for everybody. It is. Everybody needs to feel that they are getting, they are being paid for what they give. But also important it is to be heard. Important it is to feel that you are contributing in the company. That you are adding value. That you are a person that someone recognizes and have a contribution for the contribution, right? No, everything is just about the reward in monetary speaking. Also understand if my CEO listen to me, my CEO actually allow me to do things. I can contribute. I feel a professional.
So this is not all about the money, right?
Not always all about the money. Always definitely is important. Guaranteed and cover your needs is always important. But many people, great, amazing people left their company, and it's not because the money. It's because they never they
doesn't feel any contribution for the organization.
They don't contribute anymore. because the managers don't let it contribute anymore, or they don't see
any features or
career path, growing, all these kind of things are important.
And JJ, talking about the innovations, what kind of the success rate, or what kind of the how we can say we already succeed for doing the innovations? What is the parameters?
Well, I believe one of the most important is the time value from your customer. So how much the retention
of the customers
along the way, no?
Okay.
So the if you have a new customer, and in 6 months you lose the customer,
okay,
or you have a customer and you retain the customer for all your life, for all the life, no?
Okay.
So I think the net score, promoter score, the NPS, the NPS of the customer, satisfaction of the customer, retention of the customer is definitely a good indicator that the things are going properly. If you are you join our new customers and losing immediately, something's wrong.
Yes.
So maybe you are not giving the service that you need to give to them. Maybe they don't see the value of what you're giving to them. So be on top of your customers and the value time, the net promoter score of the company. They are satisfied, and hear them. That is one of the best. Best.
So you mean the customer is the exact parameter, or the best parameter to know if we succeed with our success with our innovation or not?
Well, yes, definitely is one of them. There is another variables. Definitely lead times, cost, all these kind of things. Definitely
for the customers
is important. Internally, we can say, hey, we save, I don't know, 10 minutes in this process, and the cost of 10 minutes in this process is $1,000 US. Well, you can measure that, right? So, for example, the delivery time. So basically, you are producing a product, and normally you take a month to deliver the product, and this time, because you innovate, take 20 days. So you are saving 10 days to the customer. That is also measured.
Yeah.
All these kind of things are measured. But if you ask me value time, how long the customer stay with you is probably one of the most important.
The most important,
right?
Okay.
Always the CFO always gonna tell you cost is the most important. The customer service, the chief
marketing
officer will tell you a different thing. The customer service will tell you satisfaction of the customers. No.
Yeah.
So you can define the KPIs.
Okay.
But always, in my opinion, should be focused on
customers.
On the customer side.
The customer side.
Customer side. The feedback of the customer, the retention of the customers. So if you are engaging with the customers again and again and again, and they're happy with what you are offering, no?
Okay. So JJ, this is the last questions.
Yes.
To close these discussions.
Sure.
How to inspiring our people to drive the innovation within the organization? How we inspire our people?
Well, definitely you inspire them when you start to listen them and you start to implement what they say. When they tell you, let's try this, and you try, and they see they try, and we fail, it doesn't matter. But at least they feel that you try, you listen. When you started to see that, they started to see that the ideas are put in place and execute, no matter how is the result. They started to feel that the innovation, the contribution is important. They are part. What they add is important. So once they do it once and again and again and start, everybody is contagious. Everybody's contagious. Everybody wants to do the same. And everybody starts to let me talk.
Let me talk, or let me contribute for this innovation.
Yes. So Open discussions, brainstorming.
Okay.
Remember to the pain points of the customers is important. Listen to the customers is important. And sometimes our team is our customer. Sometimes the people internally is our customer. Sometimes system that we have, the users, the users, they say, this is not good. I don't like this system. Can we change it? Why not to try to change something? Why we want to maintain something that actually is creating pain points in the day-to-day of the team? No? So again, all these things that we do to listen to them, to open mind, brainstorming, listen to the customer, synthesize all the processes, brainstorming about all this, then prototype. This is how you create innovation.
Okay.
Remember, prototype don't need to be a $1 billion dollar prototype. Can be a $10 prototype. And then, for example, one of my favorite story is Dropbox. You know Dropbox?
Yes.
The functionality of Dropbox that connect computers and have a cloud, no? These guys create a video without any system. They just create a video with the designer that explained how Dropbox work. And with this video, they raise 500 million USA dollars.
Oh.
So it is a prototype. Nothing was done. It's just one idea. So how you prototype is important, but the prototype don't need to be expensive. To be simple. To be something that you actually can test later.
The value is in the idea.
Okay. And how to execute the idea.
How to execute the idea.
Okay?
Okay, JJ. So that's all for our discussions. Thank you so much for your coming, and I hope we can learn a lot from you again. And please join again to discuss, and we have share knowledge together.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, JJ.
Thank you very much.
Have a best time.
Thank you, Fajar in the back for everything, and success.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for semua teman-teman Fajar Benua Group. Bye bye.